How's it going, everybody? You all doing okay? I am a little bit too calm and a little bit too relaxed and comfortable about to be going into this third boss. This is just one of those moments where hopefully the volume's not going to be too loud, because I am 100% where is it? We need the narrator. Is it this one? Nope, it's this one. Let's also see if I can reduce the volume of this.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That's a little loud. Alright. And with that, I've already forgotten. We're having issues with internet. Everything's kind of slowly. Basically 33 hours in. Here's the party. Starting from top to bottom, we have Cabbage, our support specialist. Cabbage is focusing on health and special attack. The defense stats are, they're okay. They're mediocre. Cabbage is great with the Blessed Grounds in order to set up the entire team for healing the Chop, so that way every wild Coromon we encounter, we could just steal their fruit if they have one. Gives us a form of income. Tactical Slam allows us to capture wild Coromon, and Ball of Darkness as an actual attack. Hurry Pollo, this is our starter, who's also a perfect potential. Unfortunately, right now, Hurry Pollo, we have Hurry Pollo as a tank, an all-around tank, but all-around tanks are not able to do too much. Does have quite a bit of special attack, and we're trying to slowly push Hurry Pollo to where they can do what I need them to do with Fiery Breath, Illusionary Burst, but the biggest thing that Hurry Pollo brings to the table is the Ignite ability, being able to inflict burn, which deals damage over time and reduces the enemy's special attack, making our team survive that much better. We have Castell, our supreme tank, 162 health, equipped with the Revitalizer Gem, and the defensive stats of Castell are top-notch through the roof. Castell's been amazing at handling every single Guardian we've dealt with so far, but the moment that we go against something that deals water damage, Castell unfortunately is going to melt. That being said, Castell has Splatter, their own water-type physical attack, and with the Reconstruct as well as Disable abilities, Castell's gonna be able to essentially deal with the boss just fine regardless of how much attack we have. If we ignite the boss first and then boost the defense through Reconstruct, Castell should be able to tank and solo the boss once properly set up. Lunaris! We're gonna make sure Lunaris is gonna be able to reflect damage back to the attacker, but has the menacing ability, lowering the attack of the opponent by 1 stage. upon release into the battle. Amazing, able to do exactly what we need. Also equipped with rubber web in order to reduce damage from physical moves even further. After that, it's Lunaris is mostly made to be able to cycle in and out through fights to slowly reduce the attack of the opponents. We do have Lunaris followed up with we're probably going to be refreshing the stats just to boost the health, special attack, and special defense just a little bit further, but that costs a lot of money, so we're not rushing into that. But with that being said, since Lunaris can reduce the opponent's attack a lot, we're making sure that Lunaris does excellent special attack damage and has proper health and special defense. And then we have Zon, an amazing water tank. Because of the nature of where we're fighting, Zon might be able to deal with the boss themselves as well. We'll be swapping the gold lump out. We're using Zon right now just to farm gold from any trainers that we're encountering. A very excellent range of attack. Slush, it's low damage, but it's good against Water Coromon. Cloudburst, excellent against everything we're fighting here, including the Titan. And then Quicksand, sand damage to finish the coverage. The last one is just Ninja Stance in case I just need to check to go, or is this a bad situation? And yeah. So at this point, I guess I would want to see, is there any way I can have somebody, we don't need Empowering Grounds, special defense by one stage? Why don't we disable Ninja Stance and equip Ignore Pain just to boost our special defense for Zon? Because we have a lot of attack reduction. So being able to boost the special defense with Zon should improve our coverage of everything. And then last but not least, we have the Eggman. This is our physical attack specialist. Housing a whopping 133 attack, equipped with the Pista Stone, so does even more damages. But unfortunately, whatever move Eggman uses is the only move Eggman can use for the rest of the battle until swapped out or killed. But we do have the Rebirth ability, so if we end up in a bad situation where we have to sacrifice somebody, Eggman, in theory, should be able to fulfill that role and allow us to swap to someone safely. The idea is we don't have to, but you never know. So we've got a very well-rounded team with a solid game plan on how to encounter pretty much every obstacle we could run into. We're going to start with Cabbage here, and I'm assuming there's nothing for us to capture here, because I'm pretty certain I would have done that last night. Moving on to the next zone. Thank you, Microsoft, for opening up Microsoft Edge to let me know that I have blocked ads. Of course I have blocked ads. Why would I not? And those saying that, hey, well, I have ads playing through my YouTube videos, it's okay for you to block them. You're not hurting my feelings. Only YouTube's, but if they didn't have 5-hour ads running, I don't think people would care as much. Yo! Nice. Ooh, and our Soothing Aura is about to be back up. Of course, we also have the Soothing Aura because of Cabbage, again, our defense specialist. We are going to swap Zon's item out. We're going to give Zon the Revitalizing Gem. Swap Lunaris to the front, just in case. We're going to pretend that... Actually, we're going to have Hurry Puyo in the front, just in case for some reason we're just thrown into the combat. Was there a possible encounter in the previous room? There was. We're just going to keep checking every single room.
in danger.
I think you're fine. The whole purpose is so that way you have access to the Ignite ability quite easily. Because the sooner we start inflicting... The sooner we start reducing the special attack, the better. Because I also don't know what move that the boss is gonna decide to start spamming. You got this, Hurrypoyo. And again, we're just gonna keep setting this up, assuming that I just wanted to check to see if there was going to be something in that. Quite interesting. The Phoenix Stone. And of course, once we see this, we know we're about to encounter it. So, how would I want to start off this fight? Because the scariest move, its attack is scarier. So there's two scary moves. We have Sandstorm Smack, which hits really hard into the face. That's literally all it says. A powerful sandy slap right in the face. 100 power. So in theory, I would want to reduce the physical attack first. Or Desert Hurricane. Dealing big damages. Does use up a lot of points, though, so... At this point, I don't think there's too much I can do. I think regardless of whatever happens, for the most part, it is a physical attacker. We'll start off with Lunaris. Do we want Hurrypoyo to have the... Because is the fruit really going to be the best thing? So, it depends on if I think Hurrypoyo is going to take a not unnecessarily large amount of damage. Because if I think Hurrypoyo is only going to take a little bit of damage over time, then the Revitalizer Gem is going to be better. But if I'm afraid that Hurrypoyo is going to take a big hit, the Juba Fruit should be better. Hurrypoyo also is immune to crits, so... Reduce the boss's physical attack. Reduce the special attack damage with Hurrypoyo. Or maybe we start off with Cabbage. No, we start off with Lunaris. Let Lunaris do what they need to do. Oh, and immediately it's the boss. I actually got contacted back by somebody I was not expecting to be contacted by, so let me take care of this really fast. There we go. And I'm gonna mute my phone.
Oh, do my eyes deceive me? No, you are the human two of my brethren alluded to. The one who will wield our artifacts. I have been awaiting your arrival. for you are the last hope against the invaders.
I'm pretty certain I'm the first hope.
These outsiders have zero regard for our ecosystem, for the powers within Crimsonite are displacing their capacity to think rationally. The parasitic element they've brought, it is pure evil. Water, sand, fire, air, it's all just a matter of time. Eventually, all will succumb to the vile Crimsonites. Yet, amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope persists. As the core stone I safeguard, it could very well possess the power we need to banish this foreign element. I solemnly hope you have what it takes to wield our weapon. So, convince me, show me your resolve, defeat me if you can.
To be honest, you look kind of small. Not nearly as strong as Voltgar or Lugan.
Is that so? Prepare yourself, and behold! I am so...
I'm so sorry.
Sart, the Bender of Sands! Now then, prove thyself! Medici. The outsiders must be stopped! Are you the one capable of wielding our core stone?
Rubber web. Let's reduce all that physical damage. We have 5 turns.
Suffocate.
That's fine. Lunaris did exactly what they needed to. Hurry, Pollo, come on out! Your turn.
Desert Hurricane!
This is the special attack move. The one we're using Ignite on in order to, take less damage from.
Suffocate!
More setup. Alrighty, Cabbage, your turn. Come on out.
Boulder Barrage!
And with that, we're already taking, like, no damage. The rubbery web has vanished. That is fine. Lunaris, your turn again. Come on out. Let's reduce that attack further. And with that, Lunaris just loses speed, and that's it. Lunaris, you are not equipped with... Right! Is the boss smart enough to know that Lunaris has this item? Did not realize that his arms weren't his legs. Yeah, he's got tiny legs. I think at this point we finished up our setup. I can almost send out anybody at this point, which is really good. This is a good spot to be in. If we go to Illusion Burst, so swap back to Hurry Pollo, we can potentially reduce the defense of Sart. Your turn again, Hurry Pollo. You got this.
Sandstorm Smack!
Ooh, no! That's quite a bit of damage. Alright, let's try an Illusion Burst. Lower defense by 1 stage. The, not very effective thing is not centered. Dang. We're gonna swap Hurrypoyo out. Also, this boss is actually not spamming a single attack the entire time, so this fight's definitely been more interesting. But I need Hurrypoyo to get a little bit of rest. Do we just swap back to Lunaris, use Rubber Web, and then switch back? I think we do. I think we just buy our time for now. Right now, Sart's just been losing health from the burn. I actually want Lunaris to... I was gonna have Lunaris heal, but... let's send out Hurrypoyo. This will give Hurrypoyo a good heal. The only move that would do a lot of damage is the Desert Hurricane. It's fine for us to lose our speed, but look at this. Hurrypoyo is properly healthy. And Hurrypoyo no longer is hazy. Illusion Burst. No damage! Let's rest and get our SP back. The rubbery web should be vanishing soon, so we should be taking normal damage again. And Sart has to heal again, or has to rest for a turn. Dang. That's twice now, Hurrypoyo, you have not,
Impressive! But will you be able to defeat my beasts?
Part of me wants to swap to Lunaris, but if Lunaris gets coiled, then that's game over for Lunaris. I think we swap to Zon here, because Zon actually has a move to hit both opponents at once. Go get him, Zon! Alrighty, Cloud Burst! There we go, Sir Pike has been poisoned. Come on, Zon.
He has minions.
So this is from 3 attacks. Let's say that Zon has gone down to roughly half in 3 attacks. But Zon has also lost how much defense? 2. We're gonna send out Lunaris to reduce the attack of the enemy. I think we set up a rubbery web. Because that Serpike is going to mostly deal physical damage. So again, we let Lunaris... No! No! Okay, we're fine. Lunaris, I need you out of there. Alright, good job, Lunaris. It's time for you to get some rest. Can we just send Zon back out, now that Zon's defense has been reset? Serpike also has increased. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and send out Zon. Zon can definitely take care of a couple of turns now that Zon's defense has restored back to normal. Spike traps were placed around our Coromon. It's not good. So, I think, unfortunately, I gotta be careful now about swapping out. What's that? What was that move? Spike trap. Sharp spikes deal damage grounded opponents entering the battlefield for 12% of their max health. Additional spikes stack to 18 and then 24%. Okay. I like that. Even though it does me no good in this kind of encounter, but that's cool. That's scary because I think we should be able to finish off with Cloudburst, right? So now we gotta be a little more careful about our substitutions. Because we heal 10%, but we take 18. You still have your... Oh. Lunaris is in no shape. And Sart is no longer burned. We're gonna send out Hurrypoyo. Now Hurrypoyo... Yep, that's fine. And the rubbery web has disappeared. Ignite. Let's start reducing that special attack damage again. Let's try a crunch. And see if we can cause a bleed. It's a 25% chance? Dang. Lunaris is too tired. Lunaris is definitely going to be knocked out if we send Lunaris out of there. We can try just sending out Castell. See if we can have Castell tank this fight.
Reconstruct.
Rockwell was raised for 3 turns. What's that do? Summons a rock wall which prevents all physical damage taken for the next 4 rounds. This move always goes like interesting.
This is not over yet.
Uh-oh.
Lunaris!
Okay, we're fine. We could definitely reconstruct for a turn. That's terrifying. Something that deals damage to everything? Yes. And Castell is...
And then they both stand at each other, just looking, catching their breath, knowing that this next attack will certainly be the last.
Whew.
I understand now how you managed to best my brethren. With such formidable strategy, you are undeniably capable enough to wield our artifact.
Oh, yay.
Do not celebrate too soon, human, for your true mission has just begun. Your fight against this filth called Crimsonite.
Fight it? How?
By using the artifact of Titans, the shaper of our world. You shall fight Crimsonite with the Core Stone. Behold the marvel in front of you, our Birthstone, a true embodiment of our beloved planet's essences. In this sacred realm alone, the boundaries of elemental types do not apply, granting the opportunity to forge and unleash a perfect balance of elemental forces. Eons past, we last witnessed this event when it gave form to the magnificent world that surrounds us today. We believe that the core stone can redraw from our essences, revitalize this world with our elements once again, ridding us of this corrupt Crimsonite. However, Tolby, as titans, our very nature as elemental entities prevents us from approaching one another. So, we urge you to carry the core stone and embark on the quest to reunite all 6 elemental types within. Brethren, the hour is upon us. Let us reunite within our sanctuary once more. Tolby, our preserver, realize your responsibilities when carrying the core stone. Once we dwell within, you hold the fate of our planet in your hands. Forge this planet's equilibrium once more, and send those zealots back to where they came from. Do so swiftly, for within Thomas's knowledge of the essence locator and having access to drilling pods, I fear the Wabonians might be closer to whatever their goal is than we think. Tolby, make haste and do not fail us.
Does that mean there's a bad end? I don't think so. I don't think this game's that advanced. But there's a gold chest up there.
Oh my, Toby, there you are. You did it, didn't you? I'm sure you did. I expected nothing less.
Well, I wouldn't have made it this far without the help of your team, Polly.
Oh, you're too kind. Man, that must have been a battle to behold against Sart himself. Boom! Kapow! Just like that. You know, you shouldn't waste that strength of yours. You should enter the Lux Solus Mirror Challenge.
Mirror Challenge? What's that?
Oh, you don't know? Please allow me to explain. Every year, Lux Solus hosts a special challenge for their battle researchers. This year's event is starting soon. If I were you, I'd scurry over to the campus and sign up. I know I'll be there too. Not fighting, just cheering from the crowd.
That sounds interesting. I'll definitely check it out.
Best of luck then. I heard there's a fancy schmancy reward for the winners this year. Team, it's time to move out.
They're all vanishing before me!
You know, this?
Ooh, I got a sand gun. I got sand robes. Oh, loot.
We're gonna give you the gold lump. You know what? We're just gonna go to summary. Go to items. Just take. Actually, we're gonna keep the Revitalizer gem on Cabbage for now. And Hurry Pollo is gonna get the bigger Sloth gem. For now. Well, I guess it will be time for us to... We need to figure out who our new team is gonna be. In preparations of the next boss. Alright, everybody has Sloth and Lazy Gems. Beautiful. Alrighty. Now we should be ready to head out. So yeah, with this, Eggman can do what Eggman needs to do. Luckily, that fight didn't get too bad in the first place.
You claim your promotion bonus, Gold Magnets, has been added to your inventory. And Skill Flash 35 has been added to your skill set.
Ooh, almost stone. Nice. What's this? Reduces the SP cost of your skills by 1 point. I can see where that could be potentially useful. Okay, so we just earn even more gold now, just cuz. Got it. Which is nice. Money's not an issue. I also still have no idea where to find that, Magnumon. Nom, 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 nom. Alrighty. I'm participating in the mirror challenge. Am I? Apparently. Eggman has awakened some potential. 1, 2, and 1. There we go. Durdick.
Excuse me. By order of the esteemed Alon, a 500 Durdick entry pass is required to enter the trainer hub here. Would you like to require one?
If there's nothing useful upstairs... Thank you for your compliance. I don't understand how trainer hubs and other firms are free. How do they make money? It makes no sense.
Karen upstairs just finished transferring all my Coromon to gold spinners. Now I can show off my bling by enabling the show stylized spinners setting again.
Neat. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to look at outfits. It looks okay. The sand. Oh, I can remove it entirely? Interesting.
Did you access the Coronet already? I was able to battle my real friends from another town. And it's like they were there, right in front of me. I could feel the spinners in my hand, taste the sweet, sweet victory. Technology has come so far. Coronet is a marvel of human engineering. Ooh, no better way to beat the heart than to use the snowy mountains backdrop on Coronet. The cold breeze in my hair, the wet snow crunching beneath my feet. Virtual reality sure is something.
Neat. But I'm really interested in what's upstairs. Precision eye.
Spinner transfer is our right. Let's fight the system with all our might.
That's a catchy tune. What's it mean?
It is the soundtrack of rebellion. I'm fighting for the rights of battle researchers everywhere.
So, what do you do exactly?
I came up with a technique to transfer Coromon from one spinner to another. A feature that the big man behind the spinners didn't have the foresight to add. The process takes a little bit of time. That's just to ensure your old spinners can be reused. So that's what I do here. I fight the system, day in and day out. Let me know if you want to fight the system as well by moving your Coromon over to a brand new spinner.
Nah. There's something special about the ones I caught them in. Once we know exactly where we're going, cabbage is not ready yet. I'm not going into the bathhouse. Where's the other one? I'm trying to remember. It's not here. Yeah, it's not in here. It's not in that room up above it either. Where is it? I was about to ask if I could remember I was supposed to be on fire. Apparently I've never looked at this specific tile. The Waston Desert. I think I have an idea where it would be. I don't know the exact place, but I have a vague idea. Also, it is time to use Soothing Aura, because we really want to heal Lunaris up. Lunaris did amazing that fight. It is sad that all of the intimidations went away, but good to know. Go get him, Eggman. Lunaris has awoken some potential. Health, special attack, special defense. Not gonna be on for too much longer. Need to make sure I have enough energy for work tomorrow and then the day after. Eggman's trait was neutralized. I was just realizing that that was a bad thing. If for some reason Eggman gets knocked out in that fight, Eggman's dead. I use ignore pain. Turn around, there is no future, no hope. Eggman, level 46. It's not worth fighting an Armadillo. It's got too much defense. Alright, so it's not there. It would have to be somewhere in that next zone.
Digma, Digma. Digma, Digma.
Zon has awakened some potential. 2 health, 1 special attack. Stella has awoken some potential. More health. Lunar's level up. Oh, right. I should probably be... What was I saying? Man, I completely forgot what I was going to say. It's gone. That's the worst thing. You know, I know it was related to the game. Oh, now I remember. The stupid drill shovel. No gems detected. Triangulation. Right, the double Serpike fight. A lot of experience. What's a pet film? Ooh, blaze feathers? Creates a ring of flaming feathers to spiral into the target, dealing damage and draining its HP for 25% of the damage done. It allows combos? Like Health Link? But it's so risky. I think it's unnecessarily risky with what we've got going on.
Firestorm! Summon a deadly firestorm to generate damage, to greatly damage the target with 15% chance to
Only an upgrade. Sure, it costs more, but more chance to burn, more damages. A well-deserved upgrade. Hurry, Poyo. Alright. So I say somebody else should be leveling up at this point. Drill? Should be right here, right? Nope, this is the wrong spot. Should be right here. Nice. Oh, it could be right here. Nope, it's right here. Ooh. Two steps, 4 steps. There it is. My gut is telling me that the other Coromon is specifically in those grasses in that faraway patch. I don't want to waste that much money. I'm gonna look it up really fast. Because it's supposed to be somewhere in this region, so... Oh, it is available in... Yeah, it specifically says you have to get there with the Soul Soda cans. Man! There's another spot later I'll be able to get on. So, I'm not going to burn the extra money. We'll come back to that mission. Closing. Alright. Let us leave. I should have looked for the multi when I was first in that region. So that's on me. Nope. Paralyzed. We're gonna run all the way back to town really fast. I would still pet it. Alrighty. Oh, you know what I should do? Because it's definitely been enough time. Soothing Aura. Heal Unars up. Thank you. We are going to collect these 2 fruits, but I am not collecting the one all the way in the bathhouse. Well, I'm going to collect the one in the bathhouse. Tell you what. So here's what I'm doing. Because we're going to fetch everything. Yay. So we now got plenty of fruits. So I can make those, combat fruits now. Oh wow, that really needs, like, just a sliver. Let's head to the Lux Solis campus. Figure out this mirror challenge. Before that, we're gonna go visit Mom, especially since we got out of prison. Oh. Especially after something as intense as that, I definitely would want to visit Mother.
Hello, Toby. How nice of you to come visit. I hope you're doing well. I was just baking some Coromon cakes for you. Why don't you check the oven and see if they're ready?
Thanks, Mom. Alright. I just also love the stupid fact that we're getting called by people in jail, and I'm like, I don't think I'm allowed to talk to you. I'm in jail. Oh my gosh. If they didn't take your phone from you, then it's allowed. I'm a little nervous about. Let's You get one call, obviously. How's it going? I haven't managed to catch a wild Coromon yet, but I won't give up. My bird's bigger. A level 1 Silkwill? I don't think I've... Did I ever see them as level 1s? In particular, like, I know they would be level 2, level... I think I'm thinking Pokemon stuff, because you don't normally see level 1 wild Pokemon. And Eggman should be healed now after this. Sean, how goes it? You doing alright, man? We have defeated the third... You know what? We're at the point where it doesn't cost a lot to actually heal. I should have just used 2 small HP cakes. Should we bake some cakes? Doing alright? How are you? I'm doing fine. We have defeated the second... not the second, the third boss. How many can I make? I can make 21. Well, I don't want to make 21. We're gonna make 9, so we have 10. So we've defeated the third boss. We got 3 more to go, and we're 65% of the way through the story. So we are making good progress. I am a little nervous about this challenge, though. Like, I don't know if I should be going into this tournament challenge thing with the assumption that I should be preparing my team for a whole bunch of fights. Like, consistently back-to-back, like, team battles? Speaking of which, there's a specific move that I need somebody, I don't care who, Clearing Wind. Who would be better to learn that, though? Hurrypoyo? Can you learn it? You can't. What's Precision Eye? Increase accuracy by 2 stages? Yeah, that doesn't matter. Cabbage, can you learn Clearing Wind? No. What about you, Zon? Can you learn Clearing Wind? You can't. Because the fact that... Ooh, what's Spectral Lab? Halving the damage of all special moves? That's suddenly a lot more interesting. Oh. I completely forgot about devolving. I can do it at any time. So... Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Please report to the desk first. Just walking backwards like that. Ah. We're gonna just assume that I need everybody to be at their tip-top game. Except for one who's gonna be carrying the gold lump, and that's gonna be Eggman. Because Eggman... can take a hit. No longer use status skills. Very effective attacks. More damage, but they require 3 more SP. I still need to name a Coromon after you, Sean, so... Have you heal, Kiwano Rock. Amplifier Gem for Zahn? Or do we just go with the Revitalizer Gem? I think we just stick it safe and go with the Revitalizer Gem. It's hard to not. And Castell has enough, is bulky enough that we could do that. So. I guess the other question is do I want Lunaris to have Voodoo or Ignite? I think I'd rather have Lunaris be a backup Igniter. So we have 2 people that can Ignite to reduce the special attack of our foes. So Lunaris is very much a... I mean, we've got a lot of utility in our team now at this point, but you see how clean these fights are going. Oh, right. Who... Get rid of Ninja Stance for Clearing Wind, and it's specifically to remove entry hazards.
Welcome to the first annual Lux Solar Spirit Challenge. Sign-ups are closing soon. There's just a couple of slots still open for today. If you're here to compete, now's the time.
I am.
Wonderful. Let me lock you in a spot for you.
Thank you. Where do I need to go?
Just over... That voice. It must be... the one and only Toby.
Hi, Larry.
Toby, have you prepared for the challenge? I hope you've been looking in the mirror each and every morning. Gotta look your best. And I hope your Coromon are well prepared against all strategies. Oh no, don't tell me you're coming into this blind. Wow, such a daredevil. Pride aside, don't take this event lightly, Toby. You can't use any You can't use any items, but give it your best. In the end, there can only be one winner. The highly coveted prize is a fancy new gauntlet module, so the bar is set high, very high. Well, I shan't ruin the surprise, but I hope you've made peace with your squad. Well, what are you waiting for? Get up there, Toby. The adoring crowd is waiting for you.
And what an exciting contest this has been so far, folks.
We've seen many devastating defeats and tears. Now, folks, it all comes down to this. Welcome to one of the last attempts for this year's Mirror Challenge. Everyone, a round of applause for Tolby. Will Tolby be the one to walk away with the extremely useful, highly valuable, much desired scan module? Let's find out. Tolby, meet your opponent. A cube. The cube. That's just not any cube. Your opponent is the reflection cube. And it seems the reflection cube is analyzing its opponent.
What is happening?
After thoroughly analyzing Tolby, the reflection cube has now created a temporary clone even stronger than the original. Come, let us see how our contestants fares against their own Coromon team. The battle is about to start. Will there be a winner today? Will this be the moment the reflection cube gets defeated?
I am terribly scared.
Let us begin!
Go, Eggman! Let's assume it wants an attack boost. Deep cut or phantom spikes. Eggman is not physically bulky. And the cube is going to be faster, so our Eggman will lose this encounter. Water is weak to electric and ice, which Eggman technically has, but Zon would be our best substitute. If we could take out their Eggman, that gets rid of the entry hazard removal, which would allow us to send out Cabbage to do what needs to be done. I forget. Yeah, you have Phantom Spike, so we cannot send out Lunaris. Lunaris will get devastated. Even though Lunaris would be great to reduce the attack of their Eggman, I think we just need to send out Zon. You got this, Zon. Cloudburst. Even though that's super effective, Zon should be fine for at least one attack. Eggman has such strong coverage. So we know that Eggman is going to be using an Ice-type attack. Summary. Eggman's physical defense is weaker. I think we just sent out Castell, right? We probably should have sent out Castell first. Eggman is going to go first. Eggman is probably going to use Pyre Peck. We can knock out with Stone Fist. All right. Castell, level up. Eggman, level up. Zon, level up. Alrighty, so Castell, while a really awesome physical tank, is going to use Splatter. And again, we're just weaker in this instance. Can I swap to Cabbage safely here? Or do we just switch to Zon? Or we swap to Lunaris here? We swap to Lunaris here. Reduce the attack. You're fine, Lunaris. Rubber Web that I want to use. Having the damage of all physical moves. Yep. Yeah, that does nothing. Squad! Cabbage! Send out! I do not feel fine. Well, you're... Blessed Grounds. Let's get that healing and rolling. Send out Lunars. Get another attack decrease. As well as a good heal. And even if Castell tries to reconstruct and fully heal up, we're going to ignite. Put Castell on a timer. We can swap in Zon for a turn. And let's start healing up our team. Again, we're going to set up another Reverie Web. We're just buying time to heal our team up. Because the Mirror is not smart enough, or at least currently, not smart enough to be swapping the team out. So this is going to allow us to game this system. So Zon's going to heal thanks to the grounds. We're gonna take, like, no damage. Woo! Even better. And I would love to heal Castell, but with the splatter that the AI wants to keep using, it's not worth the risk to swap Castell in. Castell is not a good matchup for Castell. Or at least a more perfect version of our Castell. That's not good. Alrighty, sends on out one more time. And with this, our team should be basically healed up. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and ignore pain. Boost Zaun's special defense. And then Cloudburst. A lot of shuffling.
Soul Crush.
It's a physical type move. If I recall, Lunaris is a special attacker, so deals damage and lowers the target's special attack by 1 stage. Something to consider later.
The perfect cabbage.
Alright, we need to swap in Hurrypayo. Ignite.
The golden cabbage.
It's gonna be a lot less damage dealt now, though. Ball of Darkness is a ghost type. I mean, I can send out our cabbage. It still hurt, right? We're not sending out Lunaris. That's a mistake. Lunaris will get absolutely shredded. I could attempt to send out Eggman? Brute force it? Because Eggman is... Don't get me wrong, Eggman's really, really strong. But Eggman can't do much, especially against the perfect Zaun. Let's send out our own cabbage and have this be a battle of attrition.
Tactical Slam.
Since Cabbage is resorting to chops, do we just send Whop in Castell? No, I think we swap in Eggman. we attempt to set up a sweep with Deep Cut? Yeah. That's gonna hurt. How are they going before me? We failed to get the attack increase. It's still chop. That's annoying. But also, how is Cabbage faster? 106 speed? By a little bit, by like 3 points! So Eggman is also slower than our Lunaris, which is bad. It doesn't matter what we do here. I think we just have to... That was a bad attack to miss, Eggman. Eggman has awoken more potential. So, it would be a 7-point difference, which would put us still just below Lunaris in speed, if we did half. Because the whole point of us investing attack and speed is so Eggman outspeeds everything and then hits really hard. Alright, it's Zon's turn. Alright, Zon has excellent type coverage, is the issue. I think we swap to Lunaris here. Sure, it's gonna be a Cloud Burst, but Lunaris is then gonna outspeed. We're gonna set up the... That was a crit. The game is starting to try to set things up so we lose. Spectral Lattice. Reduce the damage of all special moves, which is all Zon has. And then we also ignite Zon. Hopefully we're still faster. Okay, good. But now Zon is going to be faster because of the increased speed due to the burn. But we also take even less damage. First, send out Zon. I mean, we're distributing all the damage, but we're getting to the point that it's going to get a little scary. Now, Zon takes, like, no damage, so Zon is going to be just fine here. So let's consider the rest of our team. that we're having to fight against. So Hurrypoyo, Lunaris, and Zon. They're all special attackers. So we need our Zon. But the downside is we're gonna get ignited. Because if I recall... Yeah. So I need to make sure that we can still deal with them. How am I going to deal with the Lunaris? I think in order to deal with their Lunaris, we need to use Cabbage. We're going to set up Ignore Pain to boost our special defense here. Because we can probably just have Zon tank everything from this point. Well, no, because Zon can get burned, which is the problem. Because we've been utilizing the ability to burn our opponent, whereas they're not. Slush. Slush. We're gonna use Slush one more time, and then rest to get our SP back. Now we really need to. Wait, this is perfect, because now we can no longer get ignited with Zon. Like, this is the best thing that could have happened to us here. Issue is this condition only lasts like 4 turns. There we go. Lunaris. Menacing. Alrighty, so your moveset is has Ball of Darkness, and then of course Ignite. So the only way Cabbage lose is Cabbage gets ignited. We could also swap somebody like Castellan. So how am I gonna look more perfect when I'm already perfect? It's gonna look the exact same, actually. Ball of Darkness increases the user's special attack by 1 stage. Do I think Hurrypoyo can survive a hit? Maybe a hit? Cheers, I don't like using that phrase. Maybe. Issues is I think we just need to swap Hurrypoyo in for the Ignite. Because we do get a heal steal. Hey, and it failed to boost the special attack. And you're immune to crits, so... Perfect. Get out of there, Hurripoyo. You did everything you needed to do. You're done. Do we... I think we send out Castell, or Zon. The special attack increase is bad. We're gonna do this once, and then we just need to swap to Cabbage. Because Lunaris is not doing anything that I would be doing. It's just attacking. And we need to save Zon's health. So, Cabbage! Get on in there.
Ball of darkness.
Alright, let's use our own Ball of Darkness. Just no crit, please. Yeah, we're fine. Hurripoyo has awoken potential. Health, defense, special defense. Zon, level up. I would be spamming Firestorm, which is a lot of damage. Truly, you can't improve upon perfection. I'm really scared, though, for Lunaris here. Oh, that was the worst move you could have used. Spectral Lattice.
Firestorm.
And I should be able to ignite here? Oh, right. Castell. Castell's bleeding now. Reconstruct. Reconstruct? Literally already on fire. Alright, Castell's now ignited. And we can't get a lucky crit. Oh, perfect! Cabbage! Level up! Tolby has defeated the Reflection Cube. That was truly terrifying.
They said it was impossible, that this challenge was crazy, but they were wrong. We have a winner! Ladies and gentlemen, give Tolby a big round of applause.
That's my child, my child! I'm just about the proudest mom ever! Mother!
Tolby, step right up. Tolby has proven that strength alone isn't everything. Strategy triumphs. For that, Lux Solus proudly awards you the Scan Module. Tolby is one of the lucky few. No more looking in dirty trash cans only to find out they're empty. One flash of the Scan Module will uncover all hidden items instantly. Use it responsibly, Tolby, for not many have the chance. Well, people, that wraps it up for this year. Thank you all for your support. Stay in shape, and we'll catch you again on the flip next year.
Oh, my little sweetie, my Tolby, you really did it. I'm so incredibly proud of you.
Mom, I didn't know you were gonna be here.
When I heard that Lux Solus was hosting the event and that it was open for spectators, we...
Sorry to interrupt such a touching reunion. This must be the mother of Tolby. I'm Rigel, Tolby's supervisor. You should be very proud. The short time working for us, Tolby has gone above and beyond.
Is that really true? Ever since Tolby was small, Tolby has wanted to be a part of Lux Solus. So hearing that Tolby is doing so well there, you don't know how much joy that brings me.
Maybe when things are less busy, I can offer you a tour around the campus. However, as it currently stands, things are a little...
No, I get it. Tolby is really busy these days. I'm just glad to have such a moment together. Dexter, let's go. We've got a train to catch soon. Say goodbye to Tolby.
I can't...
Why is everyone making such a fuss over you beating a cube? Even I could do that. Well, see ya. I love you, Tolby. I hope you'll visit us when you've got a free moment. Big hug.
Tolby, let us reconvene at the restricted access area. Tolby, I have good news to share. We believe we're closing in on Thomas's location. That's why I'd like to give you a certain something which should speed up your travels. It's jumbled up in here somewhere. Just give me a moment. Why did I put it on the top shelf? I can't reach.
Hey, is that the Lumon I caught? Ptolemy, keep your distance! Don't you remember what it's capable of?
I don't remember the voice I gave.
Don't you remember? That Lumon is dangerous. When anything comes within its reach, it seems simply obsessed with bending it into Crimsonite right away. The task force strives to develop a solution that enables us to safely remain in close proximity to this creature. However, until we accomplish that, I have to ask you to remain refocused on your own mission. Safe. Outside of this room.
Ah, totally. There you are. Of course you wanted to look at Lumon. You were the one who caught it after all.
Yes, I was.
A new type of Coromon suddenly surfacing is exciting. But looking back at its aftermath on the Waston Desert, it also comes with rather worrisome tidings. We know nothing about the dangers of the ecosystem this type may cause. Could it be responsible for the disasters breaking out across Valua? Is this the reason those Wobonians are after Titans? Gathering the Titan essences, understanding their purpose, I have a feeling it might be even more important than expected. Speaking about your mission, I have a little something to help speed up your travels. It's my very own Luxport from when I was a young buck. This thing served me well back in the day, but now I believe it's time to pass it on.
Traverse the waters in style.
This will allow you to travel the fastest route to Batavia Mountains. Beyond that point, not one, but 2 Titan essences have been located. Wow! Where should I take this Luxport first? Head for the fire essence first.
Fire is next, so we now know what we're gonna go up against.
It is located deep within the volcano of Valama, in the western Batavia Mountains. The fastest way to get there is by surfing the waters west of Duridic, a well-traveled grotto.
I'll do my best to find the next 2 Titan essences.
Best of luck, Toby. As always, shine bright.
That was way too close.
The best boss is to fight against yourself. Are you ready to deal with the awesome power that you have concocted?
Yes, apparently we were, with no casualties. It got really close, though. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't say it out loud, but one thought did cross my mind that I thought we were gonna have to make a sacrifice, which of course we have Eggman for, but I'm also really nervous about it actually working. And unfortunately, this game is just not popular enough that I can't find the answer online, except,
Oh, this skill is terrible. You should never use it. It sucks.
so, yeah, that does none of us any good. How many reachers are digging through the trash? And this could be a recurring problem, right? I cast Flash! I cast Flash! Flash! No! Stop, stop, stop. I see. Looks like it's auto magic.
I love coming here on my lunch breaks. The beauty of nature just washes all of my worries away.
Oh, it's a jump off.
A platinum spinner. I got cake. I got more cake. I got even more cake. Nothing can stop me now that I have the power of cake.
Drill, baby, drill. No gems have been detected.
I can fish? We can fish.
Ooh, I got a normal gauntlet.
I have a normal suit and it looks awesome.
I have to put it on for even just a moment.
Yeah,
look at that. That looks cool. Awesome. Alright. Fish!
Nothing is taking the bait.
Whee! Something is biting.
Flourish!
Neat. Destroy him. Give item. So based off that last fight, we're gonna give the Sloth Gem to Haripoyo. Give the Sloth Gem to Castell, though we are probably about to reshape our entire party. Even though we've got excellent coverage and a really well-laid game plan with what we got. Neat. I was just curious what it would look like. Alright. Ah. Oh, there's something in this bush here. There's also something in that trash can I can't get to. We're gonna... How's the Mino doing? Oh, Buzzy is doing well. Buzzy's doing fine. Alright, so... we are going to be going to a fire region. So, fire attacks are typically going to be weak against water and fire. We don't really have a lot of water types. So, Zon is 100% joining the team. Of course, we have Haripoyo and Eggman. I don't see a reason why not to include Haripoyo at this current point of time. So the real question is, are we going to be swapping out any of the other three? Cabbage? I don't think so, because it's a support. That leaves us with Castell, who has a water attack. And then the last one is Lunaris. And, I could consider swapping in Hermit. I could also... What about Scuba Man? Do you actually get any water type attacks? Because you look like you'd have water attacks. The answer is no, you don't. But, well, you can learn Splatter, but... Are you a physical attacker? Oh, you learn... Sticky Saliva. Ugh. Purifying Grounds. You are pretty much a physical attacker, so Scuba Man can learn a water type attack. It's an okay water type attack. It's not like it's amazing. Regurgitates its fruits after 4 rounds, after which the fruits can be consumed again. Alright, well... About to say, if we can make Scuba Man as good as Lunaris? Because Lunaris has the Ignite ability. Because that's also a thing I have to consider for... We have Vamp Dose, I guess. Spectral Lattice? You can learn that? Do we swap out Lunars for Vamp Dose? I'd be a little sad about that, but... Because Lunaris is intended to be a utility in the team. But we would have to swap out this Ignite ability. Now, I could literally... I could swap it with Hypno Wave. Oh, but it has 70 accuracy. 20% chance to make them hazy. Yeah. That's a no. Make them hazy. Because all hazy does... Hold on, let's look at conditions. Haziness. Has trouble concentrating. Its critical hit damage will drop by 25%, and its skills require twice as much SP. See, I would very much rather going with the Drowsy, because the Drowsy makes it to where... Yeah, actually, maybe we just swap out the Ignite with Hypno Wave. It's actually a lot better. Have the attack and special attack reduced by 30%. I don't like the 70% accuracy, though. So I think Lunaris stays. Despite Lunaris probably being the only one that should swap out, and then how badly do I need these? I mean, it would boost health by 3, special attack by 3, and special defense by 3. It would also lower our defense a little, but... I think we just keep the same team for now. We've got a pretty good team, though we just showed that the team can be beaten, but... With a flawless victory, too. Alright, it's probably been 10 minutes, so... Yep, it has. More healing, please. Swap Cabbage in. The cool thing about getting stuff like the surfboard is you get to find old areas and go, oh hey, I can get to this place now. That's always neat. Estelle recovered from their burn. We should speed up combat animations right now. So I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of I think I've had enough excitement. I'm not chasing to move the story forward. World map says I can find a tattle here, but no success. Do you have one? Cool, you must show me! I'm gonna steal your fruit if you have one. What? You didn't even use your tattle! Sorry. You know what I'm curious about? Because we had already saved. I'm really curious. Let's increase it. I'm curious if he has dialogue for if you use the evolved form. You say anything different if I use the evolved form of Tattle? Yeah. There's an item in the center of the field. There's another item here. When we'll be allowed to pet what? I'm not running all the way through there. We're teleporting. Because I want to get to the lab at that electric place. Oh, where? I like how it makes a different sound so it's easier to find. That's nice. Such a nice quality of life thing. I like how it's also locked behind an unlock. So there's a cave with water in it. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and plant all of our fruits. Makes digging through the trash much easier, right? Why am I feeling called out? I am still partially terrified about that fight. The mirror fight. I wonder how many runs... Oh, there's something in bed. Phoenix Shard. Well, I guess we could sell it for money. Not that we really need the money anymore, though. I've nearly got 100,000 saved up. Oh, there's something in the tree over here. Sorry to be a stickler, but you must put on a lab coat. You must put on a lab coat. There's... Where? Oh, it's on the rock over there. Woo, fate bursts. Nice. That's a lot of items. Super energy drain. Okay. There's something in the trash can up here. No trash left unturned. I have found 150 hidden items. What? No lore? What do you mean there's no lore? Jump detected 5 steps away. There's something on the other side of the room. I'm still finding gems.
Gems a riot. Trying. Oh, I also forgot to. 2 more locations in here. One here, and then one on this side of the room. Alright. I'm not searching this entire place. Part of me still is considering, just in the essence of time, looking up a guide for gems for something important, but I don't know. Maybe I'll wait until after I beat the game. Boom. Oh, it's on the other side. It's all the way down there. I see where it is. Technically 3 steps away and 4 steps away, but also technically not. That's a lie. Got this cabbage. I also do need to consider that all of my consideration trying to plan for the perfect victories. There are some instances in that fight that I was probably taking more damage than I should have. Four steps from there and 3 steps away. It's right here. Triangulate. What do you mean 6 steps away? There it is. It's right here. Never mind. It's in this spot. It's the opposite direction. 2 steps away? One, 2. Technically. Gem detected 2 steps away. 2 steps away. 4 steps away? Aha. Clever. How impressive. I'm done searching.
If we got to go to the resetinator,
We gotta go all the way over here, so. Even though it's not like the end of the world?
health. Special attack. I could also just make Lunaris fully tanky. Yeah, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. So... because Lunaris is specifically being set up to be just a support tank, and it does have an attack. So something to actually support this makes perfect sense. I could also just divide more between defense and special defense. But then would just putting it to health be better? We'll divide it evenly. Ooh. Beautiful. Also, more soothing aura, please. Thank you. Oh. We did get a fruit at some point. I did not realize that. Discovered 10 perfect Coromon. Right. Almost stone. Improves special attack, but only the first skill can be used each battle. I mean, if I got a special attacker, a dedicated special attacker, which, if any, would be Zon. But Zon's not necessarily like a dedicated special attack. Well, I guess Zon is. But it means Ignore Pain does nothing. We can give Zon even more... Ooh, flying kick. Acid Rain. Wow, there's like nothing good here to use. There is not a single good extra move to use here, except maybe Phantom Spikes. Absorbs power, increasing attack by 2 stages when landing the final blow on the target. Sure. Better than nothing, I guess. So, that way we can make Zon our current special attack specialist. Yeah. So many fruits. The last reason why what's that supposed to be? Should I go through the swamp now that I have this surfboard? Let's explore the swamp really fast. Alright, so not everywhere. Not all the water locations can be accessed. There you go, got a fruit. That's all I need is one. Yes. No! No! Darn it. That's cool that there is an island specifically just for these shrooms, secluded from everything else. I like it. That being said, I'm leaving. I still hate you! You killed Thorns, right? He killed Thorns, right? Pretty certain he's the reason Thorns is dead. Because Barry was due to a miscalculation against the boss. And our first death was... Gosh, I'm now gonna have to go through thumbnails. Documents. Where's the... Right. No, he killed, I'm pretty certain he killed, Midgie. Still mad about that. No forgiveness. Ever. Rip Zon's moveset, right? I mean, unfortunately, Zon just can't learn a move to balance out. Yeah, I don't need to fight that. I don't need to fight a foe with 150 health that I can't one-shot. Hey, I got a fruit. More health. spin around in circles. Spin right round, right round. Tattle! Sure. Oops, I think I forgot to unequip the fruit. I did.
Quagoo.
There you go. So that's the new one that we hadn't seen yet. And I guess while we're here, we might as well plant some... fruits here. So here's this puzzle. I see it now. Hit the surfboard, run on over to here. Bubble blower. Bubbly, bubbly, bubbles.
Beetle, beetle.
I just want to see if there's something special to get here.
Beetle, beetle.
I think it's literally just the item here.
Beetle, beetle.
But I'm gonna run around a little bit longer. Have I seen everything in this region? Yes, we technically have. I don't think there's much else to do. I think we're pretty much ready to move forward. Was there any water in that cave? I'm trying to remember if there's any water in that cave. Tell you what, I want to... You guys know I can't help myself. We are going to be calling it a stopping place, but I'm going to do it like I did this last time. We're just going to take a sneak peek forward. We're going to get dressed in better clothing. Sand. Beautiful. See, this is why. Activate the ability. Heal up the team. The team is almost fully healed. Actually, we are going to put Cabbage in front. Drill shovel. You know there's going to be something... Really? You guys chose not to be evil? I would've. Oh, wait. Yeah. I would've. Alright, spin right round, right round. What do we find? Potent 19. I got excited for a moment. I was like, oh! We'll at some point potentially find another, perfect Coromon. We had found that one that was at, 20. It's just, I can't catch it when it's at 20. The game won't let me. I mean, I guess I could have still just caught it with the other spinner, just to catch it. Alright. World. This is where I can catch the one of the ones that I want. They knew that you know that they would put something there, so they did it. I know, right? How evil.
Nothing is taking the bait. Inner peace.
That sounds like something that you would learn. It is! Raise the user's special attack and special defense by 1 stage. Right. Hurry Poyo, can you learn it? I'm glad we found inner peace. Awesome. Helps with the anxiety. What? Just because you almost, died in a fight. I have no idea what you're so anxious about. Chop. Oh, not that move. Take him down. Castell, level up. That bug is dancing, right? Ooh, sumo stance. I mean, you don't need that. That was a little terrifying. Cabbage does not need to fight for a moment. Force it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Gem detected 3 steps away. It's right up here. Alrighty, so This is a bad place for our team. I was just thinking, like, wait a minute. Eggman's not the best choice to fight either. We really need an electric type. See, this is what I want. I want this sim shell. That's what I want. I want it so bad. Also, we still have yet to heal at a healing center. So this game is 100% playable at this point. We're using a lot of mechanics to do so. Yeah, maybe abusing some, but... there probably would come a certain point where the game might become unplayable. You could almost say you're shelling. Because, like, look, we've got so much money, and we're doing so good on all of our healing items. And I still need to name something for Sean, so I'll probably name it after Sean. Yay, Cabbage no longer shocked. Awesome. So... I think I still want Eggman on the team just as potential fodder. It makes her, even though... Alright, so here's what you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna save. I'm just gonna test this out really fast. We're not keeping that level up. It's trying. We gotta do this for science real fast. Because, like, I can't, there's no one online has the answer, so. I have to find out. The sand scale has to rest a second time. It has to rest again. There's Eggman. They're still on the team. Yeah, because it works. So, if I have to, we have fodder. And after 3 battles, Bren will hatch. Oh, it's a double scar battle. All right. There he is. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the skin for that. So, oh cool, I just literally watched this switch into a plant. That's cool. Feed this to a Coromon to devolve it by 1 stage. That's what I want to do. Let me do it, please. Please, please. Right. We're not saving that progress, of course. But we did test it. Meaning... Because one thing you sometimes will have to do in it... Oh, I'm just seeing on the, YouTube studio. It's... That's an intense battle. It just started doing the battle against the cube. Because we had saved right here. So no one has died yet. If we go to our logbook, look at our stats. Yeah, there's nothing there. But the important thing is, sometimes you get put in a situation that you have to choose and like you have to swap from like, hey, I gotta go from Hurry Pollo to Zon, but Zon can't take 2 hits from the opponent. So somebody has to die. Either I let Hurry Pollo die or somebody else. And Eggman, with the ability Eggman has, is perfect fodder. Castell killed me. How could he? I mean, it was a reflection. I don't know how else we would have done it. But Eggman is perfect fodder for us being able to swap out safely in a fight where somebody has to die. So, and I think it's unlocked permanently for... Is it? Maybe it's not. Okay, so it... By the way, the Pirate Chick skin is unlocked on the account now. It'll occur naturally, I'm assuming. How much do you have? Oh, you're only at 11 potential. Yeah, none of y'all are at like 16. Zon has the potential to get enough. Oh my gosh, Lunaris! I didn't realize how bad Lunaris technically is. Oh, that's sad. So, what else is good against water? It's literally electric is strong against it, and ice? No. Do we swap Hurrypoyo out for an electric type? That is a legitimate thing to ask, because we got a lot. We have... Deja Vu. Why did I name you Deja Vu? Interesting. Block... emanates a bright light. Who would be the best for us? We have Solo. We do have Vampdos. We also have Cholito. Vampdos is a strong physical attacker. Maybe we bring in Cholito. Maybe we bring in Cholito. I think Hurrypoyo, you're gonna have to sit on the bench for a moment. Good aim. Physical skills hit the right spot, increasing critical hit damage by 35%. Well, that is not the ability we want because you're a special attacker. We can give you Static Body, Impatient, or Inner Fire. Cannot be frozen. It takes 25% reduced damage from ice skills. We just got the achievement Diversity. Apparently we haven't had 6 different types on our team until this point. 100% giving you the Sloth Gem. I think we have to do it like this. We also need to modify the abilities really fast. Because Cholito is not going to be a physical attacker. We've already had decided Cholitos are a special attacker, so... Good aim does no good for us. Static Body. Because of the Static Body, the first skill making contact will shock the attacker, after which every second contact will hit. I don't care about that. Not too much. I really don't care too much about that. So, good aim. Physical skills hit the right spot, increasing critical hit damage by 35%. We don't have those. Impatient. Upon defeating an opponent, the Coromon gets impatient and raises its speed by 1 stage. Good for sweeping. So, in the fight we were just in against Reflection of Ourself, this is a way for us to help Cholito sweep the entire team. Does us no good in most fights. Static body makes it to where we shock the attacker after being hit by an attack, but I think the best thing to do is inner fire, cannot be frozen, and takes 25% reduced damage from ice skills. Let's try to potentificate. Cabbage. Really fast. It doesn't hurt to try. This is the really boring way to do it. But it's based on steps, so... You know what I could do? We can... start setting up all the fruits. That involves running. I only have one more module left. That's one. Oh, I have to do it from here. So I can make, Eggman. Look like the egg. Should we? Go with the, egg form for, doing so, it's not the end of the world if we do go with that. Egg. Right? I'm still waiting for one more text message. So we're going to... I was also just checking the deaths going 3. I'm like, did I remember to update that? So, the game actually didn't explain it. I was hoping it would. But... Devolve a lunar pup where the sun shines purest. I don't know where that is, but I was given a hint by somebody, and I was like, I wish I could have found that on my own. But I believe I'm supposed to do that here. It's not here. It's not there. Alright, well, they lied to me. That's fine. However, I was seeing those sunbeams in the cave we're about to head to, so... maybe something like that? Or is it in the scorching desert? I don't want to go to floor 1, I want to go outside. But just because it's hot all the way out here doesn't mean it's where the sun is at its purest. It means it's where the sun's at its hottest. Damn. Pills here. All right. Those are my current 2 guesses. The other one... Floofy! Yeah, we can't we can't get it, though. Unfortunately, certain things did not work out in just the right order, so we didn't get one. If it's available later, we might be able to. Recall. Alright, let's go pick up the rest of our team. And then that's gonna do it for tonight. So we got to take a sneak peek. A lot of water, despite being told we're going to where there's fire. Fire. Alright, Chilito now has inner fire. Good, your backed up incentive later has finished. Went from 14 to 16? Oh, if it went to 17, it would have, oh. And it got stronger with that. It would have turned green. And then we'd have had more green Coromon. Alrighty. We're actually going to go ahead and heal the team up with Soothing Aura real fast. Cholito has awoken some potential. More special attack. Collect our milestones real fast, and oh, what's next? Oh, we get a new move. Neat. Yeah, that will do it. Eggman's already level 49. We need to get Cholito leveled up. And perhaps Cholito's gonna carry us through the next zone? I don't know. I need Cholito to not be drowsy, though. Actually, let's get rid of that drowsiness. Digma, Digma. Digma, Digma. There you go. Thanks, Cholito. So, sorry, Hurripoyo, we had to bench ya. But it is this case for the good of the team. I'd rather you not die in a water zone. We'll figure out if we need to swap you back in for the fire boss. Maybe, because Cholito... I mean, Cholito should evolve here in the nearby future. Evolution details. Oh, that's cool. It tells me how much weaker they are. I too would like to not die. Still rude, though. You get to live. 20% less defense and 20% less special attack, which kills the whole purpose of... And 10% less health. And immune to poison skills. Zaun's been such an amazing addition to the team, so... Perfect. Yep. Alright, thank you all so much, everybody, for tuning on in. That will do it for tonight. I stayed up like half an hour later than I really intended. We are set for tomorrow. We're going to be going through this water cave, and we're really going to be needing Cholito to get through it safely. I'm really surprised how well we did against the mirror boss. That fight went a little better than I expected. It really got down to the wire, especially when Hurry Pollo got sent out as the last one. And all of our guys were just low in health. Despite us doing everything we could to juggle health and keep us as healthy as possible, if I didn't have such a tanky strategy like I do, I don't think it would have worked out. Thank you all so much. I don't want to go, but it's time to go. See you all again next time. Good night, everyone. Relax, and have a good one.